the Police Department Awards, which is a kind of a good time for us here on the council each year at this time of the year. We get to honor the men and women of our wonderful police department. And I'd like to ask Captain Hart to come up and kick that off for us.
Thank you, Chairman Brown, councilors, town manager, and assistant town manager. We appreciate the time that you give us every year to honor those who really served in an outstanding manner both throughout the year as our Employee of the Year and Officer of the Year, and those who, through special courage or duty, really did remarkable things for the community that we live in and serve. Before we do that, though, we got a couple of things we'd like to do, and first we'd like to name some of the people who left us this year, some after many years of service. Lieutenant Mark Cagnetta, who came in 1984 and served through November of 2008. Dan Bouchard, who served from 1980 to 2008. Officer Maureen Matarese from 87 to 2008. Officer Chris Childs, who served both as our first community relations officer and one of the school resource officers from 88 to 2008. Officer Mike Corl, who is one of the only people who left and came back. He came in 1984 and left in 2000, and then came back in 2002 and served till 2008. ACO Dave Simpson from 85 to 2008. And one of the most indispensable people and women I've ever known, Janice Butler from 97 to 2008. And it would be remiss if even though it is 2009, if I didn't mention the retirement of Chief Joseph Ryan, who left in January of 2009. So thank you for their service. We also have a special award, and Canine Officer Perry is here to give it out. It's from the council to a young man who did something particularly remarkable. And the council has asked Officer Perry to handle this matter. John Perry?
Thank you, Captain Hart. My name is Officer Perry. I am the canine handler here in town. And about a year ago, I was contacted by a very special young man who lives in Chester. Some of you may have heard this story, so I'll make it brief. He watched an episode of Animal Planet in which a police dog was killed in the line of duty. It upset him greatly, and he set about to take care and do something about it rather than just sit back and hear about it. He went ahead and organized a fundraising campaign by putting out donation jars all over this part of southern New Hampshire. And I was getting calls from people much further beyond our jurisdiction that I'd never heard from before, commenting about this young man's efforts and his abilities. He was successful. He raised the necessary funds, and just a couple of months ago, we took delivery of the bulletproof vest, and the town council wanted to recognize Jonathan with this proclamation. Jonathan, could you come over here, please? I'm going to read this right to you, okay, bud? Town of Londonderry, New Hampshire, Certificate of Appreciation. We, the members of the Town Council, wish to thank Jonathan Watson for his generous donation of a ballistics vest for Canine Officer Zip, witnessed this 18th day of May, 2009. Then all these folks up here who are the Town Council of Londonderry, they kind of run the town, they signed it. So you have their autograph. Thank you very much, Jonathan.